is a program coach?
A program coach provides technical assistance, support, and the necessary resources to help an early childhood program leadership team in implementing the pyramid model. The program coach helps the program with the implementation infrastructure that is needed to implement the pyramid model with fidelity. Examples of such infrastructure include establishing staff buy-in, addressing family engagement, and staff professional development. Program coaches might also be identified as implementation coach, master cadre member, systems coach, external coach, or professional development coordinator, depending on when your state or project began implementing the pyramid model.
I see. So what is the difference between a program coach and a practitioner coach?
The program coach provides direct support to implementation sites on all levels of implementation of the pyramid model. The program coach is also responsible for updating the state leadership team on all that is happening within these implementation sites. This person is typically not employed by a specific early childhood program, but is a state, district agency, or technical assistance system staff member. The practitioner coach, on the other hand, is responsible for direct coaching of classroom teachers or early intervention service providers within an implementation site. Other terms that have been used to describe practitioner coaches include internal coach or classroom coach. Unlike the program coach, a practitioner coach is usually employed by the specific program whose practitioners they are coaching. It is important to know that these two roles are very different and will be held by different people. The program coach does not coach in specific classrooms unless invited to by the practitioner coach.
How does a program coach support programs?
The program coach provides support in a number of ways. Initially, the coach attends the pyramid model training with their assigned implementation site leadership team. After training, the program coach guides all stages of implementation at the site. Thereafter, he or she attends monthly meetings to make sure the team stays on track with action planning and data collection. It is extremely important for the coach to establish a strong relationship with team members so that he or she is seen as a support for the team. In this relationship, the coach guides teams through their successes and challenges by being the guide on the side. The coach, however, will not action plan for the team or move forward with implementation without team buy-in. Instead, the program coach facilitates the team in problem solving by guiding them to specific resources and pyramid model implementation guidelines. He or she also trains and supports the practitioner coach on their coaching of pyramid model practices, as well as on implementation fidelity and sustainability. This may involve scheduling face-to-face or distance meetings to review data collection, action plan goals, and coaching strategies to use in particular situations. The program coach also provides support to the state leadership team. It is the coach's responsibility to keep the state team up to date on the implementation site leadership team's progress and to advise them of any resources, trainings, or other supports these sites might need as they implement pyramid model practices. Program coaches play a key role in their state's expansion of the pyramid model to new programs and new coaches. In this role, they must have a working knowledge of all relevant pyramid model data collection tools. Examples of these tools include the benchmarks of quality, teaching pyramid observation tool, or behavior incident report system. They also work with their implementation sites as these begin to collect data and guide them to making sound decisions based on the data that they have collected. Program coaches will also collect and share data with state leadership teams as they plan for support and expansion to additional programs.
What are the requirements for becoming a program coach?
First and foremost, the program coach must have the support of his or her immediate supervisor, allowing for release time from other assigned duties while he or she is supporting implementation sites. Next, the program coach at a minimum should have experience with training adult learners, guiding the development and implementation of action plans, and experience with all aspects of pyramid model training materials. Finally, in order to be an effective program coach, the coach must also understand how to facilitate team planning meetings. They should not run the meetings, but be able to facilitate in a way that the team has ownership of their specific data and implementation planning. Every team that the coach facilitates will have different needs, face different challenges, and achieve successes at different times. The facilitation of these multiple teams will take organization, preparation, and intricate content knowledge.
Yes. And content knowledge includes all of the items listed.
Here are a few examples of how the program coach supports the leadership team. First, the coach should plan to visit the implementation site before the training begins. This informal visit will help begin to establish the working relationship between the coach and site leaders. Second, after attending the program-wide training together, the coach regularly meets with the leadership team to guide, prioritize, and provide resources towards the site's full implementation of the pyramid model practices. Third, the coach might help to create initial meeting agendas or templates for meeting minutes. However, the coach should never consider creating the agendas or minutes without consensus from the team.
Program coaches are the link between the state leadership team and implementation sites.
The state team will be working hard to create a sustainable state infrastructure for pyramid model implementation. The program coach is the person who will keep the state team members informed of what actually is being implemented in the programs. By sharing the program team's implementation and outcome data, the program coach can provide the state with documentation of program-level successes and implementation barriers. This sharing of information is crucial as the state team works to create sustainable systems for all early childhood and early intervention programs. The state team might also ask program coaches to assist as they begin to expand implementation to other programs across the state. As the state team expands its pyramid model efforts, the program coaches must also continue to work with their initial implementation sites to ensure these continue to progress and implement the pyramid model practices with fidelity. Program coaches who have supported sites through initial implementation efforts are in a position to offer leadership to a state's pyramid model expansion efforts. They will have the knowledge to help select which sites are ready for implementation and which personnel are ready to become new program coaches. Once the state selects new programs to begin implementation, the program coach can now step into the leadership role of facilitating trainings and providing technical assistance for new implementation sites and new coaches.
Thank you for watching. For more information on the pyramid model and coaching, please visit our website, challengingbehavior.org.